Katherine LaNasa, the poised powerhouse whose portrayal of Nurse Dana Evans in the pulse-pounding medical drama, The Pitt clinched her a long-coveted Emmy on September 14, is stepping into Season 2 with a cocktail of exhilaration and existential jitters swirling in her veins. At an age where many actors grapple with typecasting's iron grip, LaNasa's triumph feels like a seismic shift. A validation not just of her talent but of her tenacity in a town that chews up dreams and spits out statistics. Now, with the weight of that golden statuette on her mantle and the industry's spotlight swiveling her way, the actress confronts the daunting task of leading from the front, all while clinging to the mantra that true artistry blooms from diligence, not dread. Her journey from sideline spectator to Emmy darling is a riveting reminder that in Hollywood's high-stakes the real emergencies are the ones that force us to redefine our own narratives. The Pitt, a series that plunges viewers into the frenetic frontline of urban trauma care, casts LaNasa as Dana, a no-nonsense nurse whose steely resolve and hidden scars make her the beating heart of the ensemble. Season 1's narrative was a whirlwind of triage tents and ticking clocks, where every episode dissected the ethical quagmires of emergency medicine, from botched overdoses to gangland shootouts, with unflinching precision. LaNasa's Dana shone from the periphery, her subtle ferocity stealing scenes amid the chaos of code blues and moral minefields. It was a performance honed in the shadows, where quiet intensity spoke louder than histrionics, earning her the Emmy nod almost by stealth. But victory, as LaNasa is learning, comes with its own foredrip of pressure. "I think in Season 1 I shined from the back," she confides to the interviewer, her voice a blend of pride and precariousness. "And I didn't know that I was, but that happened. And now I'm more in the front. So it's like, can I shine in the front? Can I lead from the front? We have to see." This pivot from supporting player to potential linchpin isn't mere semantics. It's a tectonic realignment in a show where hierarchy mirrors the hospital's own rigid triage. Season 2, shrouded in tantalizing secrecy, promises to thrust Dana into the epicenter, perhaps helming a storyline that probes deeper into her backstory, a tapestry of personal losses that have armored her against the relentless grind of shift work. LaNasa, ever the pragmatist, counters the creeping imposter syndrome with a blueprint as methodical as a surgical checklist. To do the research, to get into the work, to know your lines, to study, to go to the rape treatment center and do background work if you have a rape story, she enumerates, her words delivered at the Rape Treatment Center and Stewart House annual brunch in Los Angeles, an event that underscores her commitment to authenticity over artifice. It's a philosophy born of hard-won wisdom, preparation as panacea, transforming terror into triumph one memorized monologue at a time. LaNasa's path to this precipice has been anything but a straight shot down the red carpet. A former dancer with the New York City Ballet, she traded tutus for telenovela turns early on, her lithe grace lending itself to roles that demanded both physical poise and emotional depth. From the sultry schemes of Three to Tango, to the maternal machinations in Valentine's Day, she's navigated the rom-com roulette with wry elegance. But The Pitt marked a departure, a gritty immersion into the procedural fray, where glamour gives way to gore and every heartbeat counts. Winning the Emmy felt like striking narrative oil. Before the ceremony, LaNasa had already savored the sweet surprise of nomination. "It's crazy. You stay on the sidelines for so much of your career, you don't really ever expect to be one of the nominees," she reflects, her tone laced with the disbelief of a perennial understudy suddenly handed the lead. "To be one is really just delightful. I feel like I got a ticket to ride and I'm happy about it." It's a sentiment that humanizes the glitz, reminding us that even in an industry of perpetual pageantry, the thrill of inclusion can eclipse the trophy itself. Yet, as Season 2 looms, LaNasa grapples with the antidote to any fear around following up a win, distilling it to a simple, steadfast creed: really just do the work. This ethos isn't abstract, it's actionable, a lifeline for an actress who's balanced precariously between guest spots and golden hour glory. Her dedication extends beyond script study into the real-world trenches, shadowing clinicians at rape crisis centers, absorbing the lexicon of lacerations and the psychology of post-trauma care. Such immersion ensures Dana isn't a caricature in scrubs but a composite of countless caregivers whose unseen labors prop up society's safety net. In a series that unflinchingly tackles taboos from sexual assault to substance abuse, The Pitt demands performers who honor the gravity, and LaNasa rises to the occasion with a reverence that borders on reverence. Peering ahead, LaNasa envisions a season where Dana's elevation unearths new facets, perhaps a mentorship arc that tests her patience with wide-eyed interns, or a romantic entanglement that chips away at her professional carapace. The possibilities are as vast as the Pittsburgh skyline that looms over the show's fictional wards, a gritty backdrop that symbolizes both aspiration and attrition. LaNasa's apprehension is tempered by excitement. After all, the front lines are where legends are made, where the backbench brilliance of Season 1 can evolve into lead lady luminescence. Her co-stars, a cadre of character actors who've toiled in TV's trenches, offer a chorus of camaraderie, their shared shorthand easing the spotlight's scorch. In broader strokes, LaNasa's Emmy aftermath illuminates the paradoxes of prestige. The paradox of pressure post-pinnacle, where acclaim amplifies expectations. The paradox of prominence, where visibility invites scrutiny. And the paradox of persistence, where past sidelines fuel future spotlights. She's no stranger to reinvention. Her directorial debut in short films hinted at a multifaceted muse, but The Pitt crystallizes her as a force unyielding. As she preps for the fray, attending brunches that bridge art and advocacy, LaNasa embodies the nurse's oath. First, do no harm to your craft. Her story is a salve for aspiring artists sidelined by circumstance, a syllabus in stamina that whispers, shine where you stand and the center stage will follow. In the ER of entertainment, Katherine LaNasa isn't just surviving the shift. She's rewriting the rounds, one Emmy-emboldened episode at a time.